Right now at noon, an Anderson, Missouri man is arrested for vehicular homicide for a fatal crash in August. Making chopstick veggie fried rice in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Pittsburgh police investigate an early morning shooting incident that sent one man to the hospital. This is KOAM News at noon. I'm Tanya Bach. Topping our first 7 minutes, what police are calling a targeted shooting at a home in Pittsburgh. Officers were called to the 300 block of West 4th Street for a report of gunshots shortly after 2 a.m. A second caller reported a man inside a home at that same block had been shot. When officers arrived, they found a 30-year-old man with a gunshot wound, and he was taken to the hospital for treatment. Investigators say shots were fired from outside the home and that the house was specifically targeted. Well, police arrest an Anderson, Missouri man at his home in connection to a fatal crash in August that killed another man. Vincent Castro is charged with DWI resulting in the death of another, among other charges, for the August 20th two-vehicle crash on Missouri Highway 59 in Anderson. The other driver, 65-year-old David Cunningham, was airlifted to Freeman Hospital in Joplin, where he was later pronounced dead. Castro's bond is set at $500,000, cash only. Well, if you're looking to hit the road this weekend, you won't be feeling as much pain at the pump. AAA reports Missouri, Kansas, and Oklahoma are all coming in below the national average. The lowest in Jasper County, where gas is averaging $3.14 a gallon. Now, according to Gas Buddy, the cheapest place to find regular unleaded in Joplin is at the Lion Stop, where drivers are paying $2.94 today. The Quapaw C-store in Miami is close behind, with the price of unleaded at $2.96. Well, the weather should be nice for hitting the road, too. Meteorologist Sam Lane joins us with a first look at the forecast.
That's right. It's going to be a nice weekend across the area. We have a little bit of sunshine this afternoon. Nothing on the radar right now, but that's going to be changing as we head towards the latter part of the weekend. We have to go all the way up to the north to see the next chance of rain, and of course that's going to be heading towards us, and I'll have details when we come back from the break, so stay with us. Well, it's another beautiful day across the 4 states as we head into the weekend. It looks like it's going to be a warm one, though, so be prepared for that. Right now on our 7th and Rangeline camera, you can see just a few puffy cumulus out there. It was a beautiful start to the day as well. A little bit on the cool side with temperatures in the lower 60s, but right now we've jumped up to 83 degrees with a south-southwest wind at 8. It feels like 84. That's because the dew point has jumped up a little bit to 63. Giving us a 51% on the humidity, and the pressure is currently rising. But it's going to be falling as we get closer to that storm system. Temperatures right now across the area are generally in the 80s, a few 70s thrown in, like Greenfield with 79, 77 in Monette and Cassville. But check out Chanute. They're already up to 88 degrees right now, and Fredonia is 87, 83 for our friends in Nowata. If you're heading out this afternoon, it's going to be mostly sunny skies, a few cumulus out there. Not too bad. It's currently 83, but by afternoon, we'll reach up to around 86, 87 degrees for our high. Then as we go towards evening, we're going to see temperatures dropping down through the 80s into the mid 70s with a 75-degree temperature by 8 o'clock. And if you're heading out to the football games, generally around mid 70s around kickoff time. Then tonight, we're going to see lows in the lower 60s, but we're going to start out at 67 at 11 o'clock tonight with a few clouds. Then we'll drop into the mid 60s and then lower 60s by the time the sun comes up tomorrow morning for your Saturday. Here's a look at the future track forecast. We do have that storm system up to the north and west that's going to be making its way through Kansas as we go through the morning on Saturday morning, then central and northeastern Kansas by Saturday evening. And once that gets a little bit closer to us, we're going to see temperatures still in the 70s across the area with also the chance of showers up towards the north. And then by Sunday morning, we're going to see lows in the 50s across the area with the best chance of rain in the northern parts of Missouri. Wouldn't rule out a shower or two here in the Joplin metro area, but most of the best chance of rain is going to be up towards the north. Unfortunately, we're not going to get much rain from this system. Then we start to see temperatures in the mid 70s by Sunday afternoon, so very pleasant with northeasterly winds and also drier conditions too. Then as we go through Monday morning, lows will be in the lower 50s, even some upper 40s are going to be possible across our region. And then as we go through Monday afternoon, we're going to see temperatures rebounding into the mid 80s as we go through that afternoon. And then by Monday evening, we'll see temperatures in the 80s still across our area. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. 87 today under mostly sunny skies. Then tomorrow, 88 with again partly cloudy skies, but then the front arrives late Saturday into early Sunday. A 30% chance of showers mainly to the north, but a high of only 75 for your Sunday. And check out this low, 54 degrees for Monday morning, but we should make it up to 84 by afternoon. And then as we go into the work week, we're going to see temperatures once again climbing into the 90s with more summer-like conditions, and that continues right on into next weekend. So it looks like summer is going to be hanging on for just a little bit longer across our area. Tanya?
I'm ready for fall. I wish it would get here faster. All right, thanks, Sam. We take this time to honor today's four-state hero, Corporal Michael Wilkins in the U.S. Army. The soldier from St. Roberts, Missouri, joined the military as a medic in 1971. To Corporal Michael Wilkins, we thank you, our four-state hero. Forget the Chinese takeout. Howard shows us how to make chopstick veggie fried rice today in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
If you're looking for a budget-friendly dinner that you can have on the table in less than 30 minutes, then you're going to love the veggie pack fried rice that we're making today. You can even add your own touches to it to make it your very own. We start by scrambling a couple of eggs. Once they're done, we'll set them aside to cool. In the same skillet or wok, we'll add a little oil and some fresh garlic, along with some thawed peas and carrots. Once they heat through, we'll add some cold-cooked long-grain rice and a bit of soy sauce. This is a great way to use up that leftover rice. And the trick to a good fried rice is to make sure you start off with cold rice. That way the rice won't clump together. While that's cooking, we'll chop up our scrambled eggs and add it back to the skillet. If you want, you can even add some leftover cooked chicken, shrimp, or steak. You get the idea. Top it off with a few sliced scallions, and you've got yourself a fried rice that's as good or even better than Chinese takeout. It's a great budget-friendly dinner or a simple side dish. The recipe for our chopstick veggie fried rice is online now, so you can make it as soon as tonight. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a fake-out, takeout way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
More good food from the Mr. Food Test Kitchen online. Just go to our website at KOAMnewsnow.com. We'll be right back after this.
And it looks like we're going to continue with the nice warm weather today with a high of 87, 88 tomorrow with a front moving through late Saturday night into early Sunday morning. A chance of showers, best chance up to the north. A high of only 75 for your Sunday, but cooler in the mornings. Look at the morning low on Monday, 54. That continues into Tuesday, but then summer comes right back next week with highs in the 90s and lows in the 60s, and the dry weather continues, and so does the drought. So hopefully we can get some rain in here, but the chances don't look all that great. Guys?
75 on Sunday.
Hey, we'll take it.
Like
that sounds
it's
nice.
like you said this morning, it's a taste of fall, but it's really just a big tease because
That's
summer
right.
just doesn't want to leave us.
No, it doesn't want to give up, but hopefully soon.
Eventually, fall will win that
Eventually.
battle.
And then we'll be asking for warm weather.
That's
yeah,
true.
winter
That's
will
true.
take over before we know it.
That's true.
What do we have coming up tonight at 5?
Well, a lot at 5. For starters, tens of thousands of responders are dealing with chronic health issues decades after the September 11th terrorist attack. In Health Watch, the latest research on the long-term impacts on these patients. Plus, Pittsburgh police are investigating an early morning shooting on West Forest Street. And deputies arrest a McDonald County man for a fatal suspected DWI wreck. The latest on both coming up on KOAM News at 5. Hope you'll join us today at 5.
All right, thank you, Dal. Thanks for joining us for KOAM News at noon. We'll see you right back here at 5 o'clock.